we're doing. I'm still off, as you can tell, and just got back from my vacation. And the last time we tried the Restream version on the website at whenyouneedafriend.com, it just did not continue. It would just stop and stop and stop. And so we have Restream is joining us on their end to troubleshoot. So that's what we're doing right now. So Robert, let me know what I need to do, because I have no script. I have no idea how long we're going to be, but this will be taped and recorded and put up. And
well, Lillian, and the last time we did this, you were able to look up your website and get a read on the quality of the streaming. So right now I have your website up and running, and I don't see pixelation yet. So, we want to
it wasn't just pixelation.
I get it. The point is, I don't see any disruptions. It's a smooth stream right now, and I'd like you to test this to see if you have the same thing.
I mean, did they do anything different on their end?
Can you please open up your website and see?
It's opening up. So I think it's on a delay, but okay, so I'm going to continue talking, and you'll need to listen to see if it stops or if it freezes, which is what happened before. Do you know if they changed any of the settings?
They're in an observant mode. They have not said they've changed any settings.
Okay. Well, what happened on, I guess it was Thursday of last week or the week before, because last week we were on vacation. I noticed that it would start and then that it would freeze. And unless I refresh my page, I could not get it to continue. So that's what I saw on when I had an opportunity to click on it. But right now I have not seen anything freezing. Now, the show is normally at 11:45 to, actually 12 to 1. Maybe that's a high trafficked time. I don't know. When will we know when they're done observing? Okay, I'll just keep talking because I just want to make sure that there's no lull. And
I will send the chat to this Restream guy and see if he thinks he's had enough. But the fact is, I've watched your website this whole time. There's not been any starts and stops, no pixelation. It's all been smooth.
Yeah, it would be nice to know what happened so that it's not recreated. So for those of you who are watching this is just a test, part 2, and to make sure that everything runs smoothly on, you know what? I'm going to start the record button because maybe that would put a kink on there. So I'm going to hit the record. So maybe that will stop things. So when I hit the record, I saw it pixel or not pixel. It's doing it now. See, right now it's on my end. It's buffering. And now it stopped. So it has to do with the record. I used to be a QA specialist, and so quality assurance was my game, and I could break any system, and it looks like I just broke it. So it's the record button. The guys that used to work in my department hated me because they used to say that I ate magnets for breakfast and I broke all of the programs. So I used to work at a software house, and for banks and savings and loans, and I was in charge of many things, but one of them was making sure that the upgrades and everything that updates, if it's not automatic like it is now where you just click yes, and we had to give them a floppy disk. That's how old I am, actually. So okay, it just stopped again. So are you seeing what I'm seeing, Robert? And it started when I stopped the record.
Yes, I do see the starts and stops just like you do. But I actually saw it before you started the record button.
Oh, you did? I had not.
Although there could have been a delay. In other words, when you pushed record, There could have been a 30-second or 1-minute delay before it actually gets to my site. So it started to affect it before you actually said, I'm going to start the record button.
Okay. Well, there is an issue, and please let me know when we can get off the air, because I don't know. Let me see what's going on Facebook. We have a great lineup this week, so I'm hoping that people will tune in. I know that you will learn and grow with me. So let's see. So the issue is not, I'm looking at Facebook right now, and I am looking at YouTube on my channel. Let me bring that up to see if that's an issue there too. And to see if it's, yeah. So that's still working. That looks good.
So since you said he heard you say that you hit the record button and it started, he
Yeah.
said, so this is probably an issue with Zoom and not with Restream.
There we go.
Yeah. So let me
classic. Okay.
let me continue to focus on this.
So we're done? Or should
No,
we
I didn't say
continue?
that, but if you want to be done, we can be, but let me just find out, let me just test and see.
Well, Zoom, we had to put certain parameters in Zoom. Remember that? Does that have to do with what Joe said? Maybe we can get Joe on. Tell you what, Joe is my web guy. Amazing, amazing. The things that he can do. The nicest guy, most generous guy, my web guy. His name is Joe. So let me see. So everything looks good on, and by the way, the guy that from Restream, sorry if I offended you by saying, oh, there we go. Because usually that's what happens. One blames one person, the other person. It's like what happens with children and families and all of that. So we talk about personal growth in the classroom. So this is something I've heard before. I will continue on. I'll get my, I want to tell you who's going to be on this week. Let's see if I have my, yep, I do have my blog in front of me. And I hope you saw my dad's Father's Day picture. I didn't get to spend time with him because while I was on vacation, my little Jacob, my 6-year-old grandson, decided he was going to give me a gift of a cold. So I didn't go see him on Father's Day because I didn't know. We stay away from them. If we are sick or a sore throat or anything like that, we stay away. But we were able to FaceTime and it was great. Okay, so this is for today. You guys hopefully saw Carol Howe, the class that we did on 6-2. I love her. Tomorrow we have Sam Madera. We're going to be talking about men's hormone issues. Yes, you heard right. And tell all your men and the loved ones that we're going to be talking about men hormone issues with Sam Madera, ND. He's a naturopathic doctor. And then Mike Mazel, we're going to be talking with him about our metabolism and how to have the ultimate metabolism. Now, I happen to know a little bit about the metabolism because we've done several classes with Dr. Joel Fuhrman. And, you know, the world says you have to have a fast metabolism. Dr. Fuhrman says, no, you want your metabolism to be slow and be able to function under a slow pace. That way you won't age as fast. That's what I learned. And then we have Dr. Jennifer Gramath of Right Way Health and Wellness. And we're going to have her talking about the ultimate in digestion, not indigestion, but in digestion. We want to have the best digestion ever. So, Robert, are we good? Where are we right now?
You know, he on the chat, it shows that he is typing, but it's been 2 or 3 minutes and I haven't seen anything yet. So I think we've done enough that we've seen what happens. And so I think we could end this. Okay. And then we'll pursue making changes to settings or doing what we need to do.
Okay. So for those of you who are wondering, what am I doing for a cold? I am sucking on garlic, drinking lots of water, taking oregano, extra vitamin C. And today I feel much better than I did yesterday. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be much better than I do today. And we'll be able to have an incredible week of learning and growing together. But for now, this is, we're going to figure out why and what's happening in the classroom when we go live. You could go to whenyouneedafriend.com, scroll down, and there's a watch live button, and if we're live, it'll be on. So we'll see if we need to come back on, then we'll do that. But for now, we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.